Hello friends, in this video I will be talking about Canada's program about caregiver applicants. Canadian immigration system has recently announced a program for the caregiver categories. In this category, 5,500 of applicants have been kept reserved or are going to be endorsed by the Canadian immigration system in the year of 2022. This total number of caregivers has been divided into two categories. 2,750 number of applications are kept reserved for the home child caregivers, and rest of the applications, which are also equal in number to the previous one, are kept reserved for the home support worker, and both of these are the pilot programs. Under this process, Canadian immigration started receiving application from the very first day of this year, that is from 1st January. Now let's talk about some of the requirements which are mandatory for all the caregivers if they wish to apply under this category for the Canadian immigration system. To prove your English language proficiency, the score requirement is very low if you compare it with the express entry program where it is CLB 9, but in this program CLB 5 is sufficient and then you can apply under this program. Next requirement is regarding your education. It is mandatory that you should have completed a 1-year post-secondary education in caregiving stream. So this should fulfill your educational requirement as a caregiver. Next requirement is very important and critical to obtain. This is job letter. Any applicant that is going to apply must have job offer from a Canadian permanent resident or Canadian citizen that they require a nanny for home support or child care, and they can actually provide you the job letter, and this job letter can be used as a proof of work when you apply for the same. Your job letter, after receiving job letter, you must be able to prove that you are able to execute all the job related responsibility as a nanny. There are certain requirements of proving your previous experience, and for that you might require letter of reference or letter of recommendation from your previous employer. You could have to submit your proof of work experience. In some cases, if you are paid for the job, a bank statement reflecting your salary would act as an additional supporting document to prove your eligibility. Like every process, there are certain steps to be followed when you are going to apply. The very first requirement is you should be an applicant of permanent residency program. Second requirement is very clear, that you should have received a work authorization letter to work in Canada. And third requirement is you have to work for at least 2 years with the employer from whom you have received your letter of offer for the nanny services. After completing or after working as a nanny for the period of 2 years, next step is to apply for the permanent residency program. So this is a very clear and short program for those who are working in the field of caregiving, and if you have obtained or if you fulfill all these requirements regarding your educational requirements, your English language proficiency requirement, and if you are able to support your previous work experience, you should go and apply under this program. On this channel, we are continuously providing information regarding the Canadian immigration system and whatever the changes which are being made by this immigration system. To keep yourself updated and motivated, keep watching this channel. Thank you for watching this video.